All right, boys. Now our second caller. His name is Mr. Royce Beauregard with an item called the Plug and Go. This should be interesting.
Welcome.
Mr. Beauregard,
Yes.
the floor is yours.
Yep. This is Royce Beauregard here.
Wow, Mr. Beauregard. Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah. Thank you. So, my dear, well, me and my boyfriend Clarence, he really inspired me to come up with the Plug and Go. Clarence is a castrato, you see, but he don't sing no more after the accident.
That's a very old-fashioned profession, the castrato. Is he perhaps Italian?
He's Greek. He's Greek, actually.
Greek, okay.
He came over and he's an immigrant, but his vocal cords they don't work no more, unfortunately. Yeah, and kind of my fault. I feel bad.
It's your fault.
Your fault. Really? Explain.
Well, I don't like to go into it, but things happen.
Kind of shady.
Well, you've said you've said a little too much. I think kind of behooves you to expand on it.
No.
Yeah, you're scaring us.
No. What I want to get into is a story. Why I came up with the Plug and Go.
Well, after all, that's why we're here. We're here
Anyway,
to hear you pitch.
Yes,
So continue.
My pitch. My boyfriend Clarence, well, he don't sing no more, so he does the online shoppings for people. People place their orders online, and he gets his phone out, and he goes to the stores. He goes to all the stores, and he picks up all the things they want. And
okay, very cool.
Yes, when he does that, he's always using his phone, but he's always TikToking too. And he just dances around like a peacock on lava. He's blasting all them stupid TikTok songs, just flailing about like a zebra on ice skates. And I tell you, I can't stand it no more. He's always out there just flailing around the stores, and it's horrible. It's just horrible just watching him. And so most of the time, I just stop paying attention to him, and I just kind of nod off.
Well, this is not like a relationship advice show, of course.
Well, I'm not asking for that, sir.
Well, I know you're not, but I do feel that I have to ask the question. Why does it upset you so much to see him having fun and making TikToks? It seems like a good creative outlet, maybe for him.
Mostly because he just drags me around because I'm a set of strong arms to carry all the bullshit he bought. Yeah, I don't much care for people watching. I just kind of sit there on the bench while he just roams about the store, just heading over to the lingerie section, buying bras, going over to buy the dog food, going over to buy the gerbils, going over to buy some goldfish, and then maybe go back to buy some more gerbils, and then back over to buy some like hockey sticks. He just buys whatever people tell him to, and I just sit back and I don't give a crap. I just fall asleep,
Have you guys ever been to the top floor of the Sears Tower in Chicago?
I ain't never left my home state.
Oh, where's that?
Mississippi.
Okay, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so he just kind of prances about buying whatever people tell him to. But you know what happens? This brings me back to the pitch here. I know. He battery, he just gonna run out. So I'll be sitting over by the door, just sitting on the bench, nodding off, and I'll hear that, he gets madder than a coon hound in a beehive, and he starts yelping. You know the sound, right?
Who doesn't know that sound?
We're very, very familiar with that sound.
I mean, anybody.
And I just. I wake right on up. I say, "Oh, damn it, Claire, your dad failed you." Are you gonna be all right, sir? I don't find it very funny. I get fucking pissed off.
Sorry, sir.
You better be sorry.
This shit happens every damn time we go out, and I can't stand it no more.
I have to,
Okay, so
I'm a little lost in the narrative here. What was the?
I think we all are.
What was the product? We've got.
The product.
I know your boyfriend.
Every damn
You're
time
really
I
upset about your boyfriend's
damn
TikTok.
shit. We go to the fucking store, his damn fucking phone died. His damn fucking phone died. You know what? I can't stand hearing that damn high pitch screaming no more.
I could imagine so.
So what I done did is, boys, I grabbed one of them old cranky battery chargers, and I took one of them damn shopping carts and I slapped that charger on one of them wheels. So an old Claire go around and take them scrawny legs and that scrawny body of his, and he pushing that shopping cart around. You know what he does is he makes electricity. He plug your damn phone in. He don't have no more problem no more.
So it's a device that charges your phone from the shopping cart.
That's precisely it, boy. Let me tell you, the last few months have been peace to my ears. No more problem, no more problem, no more problem. So what I want is $25,000 to start production on these, because, boys, I tell you, I just but me right here. I got my workshop, but I ain't got much for tinkering tools. I don't got a full-scale production assembly here, boys. So what I need is you to give me the monies so I can make the products. We're going to have some sort of manufacturing plant. Maybe go to all the Salvation Armies and buy the old crank battery producers. But we going to do it, boy. What do you think?
I've got a question.
Go ahead, shoot, Billy Bob.
I could sense that you're a very proud man.
I'm quite proud.
Now, would you be willing to send some of these factories out of Mississippi?
I suppose so.
That wouldn't hurt your pride?
Nah, it's fine. I just want to make money. I feel
interesting.
Claire having to run around the damn store. If he don't have to run around the damn store, he can just stay at home.
Interesting. Let me ponder for a second.
Can we
McLovin?
Can we also retouch on this this point of that you were behind your boyfriend's castration?
Yep.
Do you have any concern that would have any legal implications of you talking openly about that on our podcast?
Nah, he flaunts it. He likes to wear tight underwear and shows no balls.
So this was a consensual act.
Yep. Me and Claire, we very open with each other. Okay. Although I wasn't supposed to talk about the throat incident.
Now, is there any possibility you can give us a little more background on this throat incident?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, I actually have some advice for you. Not related to the business, but since I've been to many truck stops in my heyday, I've actually been told a tip. So while you're, obviously not me, of course, but while you're giving head, if you tuck your thumbs into the palm of your hand like you're making a fist, it nullifies your gag reflex. So
I don't think we need to talk about this right now because, Claire might be listening.
Well, just some advice for him then.
Thank you, Mr. Hale.
No problem.
I think the time of advice has passed for him. But...
Yeah. How about that money though? Huh?
Well, that was mainly for to save your throat.
Well,
Wink, wink.
thank you kindly, but I rule that shit.
But I would like to make a deal.
You would?
I'm actually very interested in this.
A device
Yes.
that charges your phone from the shopping cart. You're interested in this?
Who wouldn't be interested in this? Everybody got phones.
Because
Everybody's shopping, everybody texting, everybody fucking TikToking, damn it.
Because what you don't realize, Lars, is when people are out shopping in the stores, their attention spans have dulled so much that they are still even shopping on their phones. They're shopping while shopping.
Well, it's not.
It's like Inception.
I don't believe it's just that they're shopping while they're shopping. They could be price comparison, or they could be looking at a list on their phone, or they could be on the phone talking to some, beloved person at home. You never know.
Exactly. McLovin understands all the complex simplicity of the phone.
All right, Mr. Beauregard, I got one or two questions for you before we throw some offers your way. How much does one of these mechanical devices cost?
Potentially really cheap. You just gotta go to the Salvation Armies and pick up the old charge. People throw them out all the time. I got 4 or 5 for about $3.
$3, okay. And if you've made one so far, how much did it cost you to make that individual?
$3.50.
Oh, that's not bad. That's pretty cheap. And so what would you have in mind to sell each unit as?
$20.
$20. All right, so that's a pretty good margin there. So if you can mass produce them, you probably get the cost down per unit to maybe $1.25 to $1.30.
I have a kind of obvious question that I don't think has really been asked yet, which is that you have this kind of hyper specific situation of TikToking in a grocery store and having it being attached to a shopping cart, but are you not just talking about like a universal remote charging device, wireless charging device that could be attached to anything?
I'm talking about using the shopping cart to power the phone.
You're talking about using the wheels turning on the shopping cart to power the device. But couldn't that be more, widely utilized?
The car, whatever turns. Sometimes you just yank the crank until the stuff come out.
How does it integrate into the shopping cart easily? I mean, you're talking about
very easily. What I do,
I'm gonna
in them devices, all it is just the wheel. So what I do is I just strap it right on and then put a clamp right on and bada bing, bada boom.
I'm gonna interject here.
I see this could work a couple ways. Maybe not just shopping carts, but you could put those on baby carriages. You could put them on bicycles. You could put them on many devices. I mean, the scenario is if you have a portable device that you incidentally forget to charge, this can go ahead and just be a charge
many
on the
applications. Go. Yep. This is the best idea I think I ever had my whole entire life. I'm miffed at your hesitation to it, Mister. But I'm ready to make a deal, boy.
I, for my part, am going to decline this offer.
Go fuck off.
Well, my resolve is all the more strengthened then. I'll leave it to the other panel.
Let's make a deal, my boy.
I am actually also going to decline for the sole reason that at first you were just so fixated on the shopping cart idea only, but then you kind of opened up, but that seemed like our persuading you to open up. So for that, I'm out. McLovin?
Mr. Beauregard, I think you have some merit to your idea, and the fact that it's optional to go separate routes, including your shopping cart motive. So you wanted 25,000 for how much percentage of the company?
Let's make it 50-50.
Well, in that case, I may up the price for you. If you want to go 50-50, I'll do a flat 40,000 for 50-50.
Claire will be real happy about that.
He can shop his little heart out.
He sure can, boy. Mr. McLovin, you got yourself a deal.
Thank you, and I appreciate your thoroughness and your honesty about Lars, because at times we also have that same drive to want to tell him to go fuck himself. So thank you.
Interesting.
Lars.
Oh, no, he's acting up again. He's acting up again. You better get him.
Better get him.
All right, boys. Thank you, McLovin. Looking forward to doing business with you.
Thank you, Mr. Beauregard, for calling.
Later, y'all.
Have a good night.